Welcome everyone to another Pokemon Go episode. And in this episode, I'm going to try something new today. So you can tell by the title, we're going to do top 10 catches or hatches of the week. And starting off with number 10 is this Eevee. So this Eevee is CP773. I think when I caught it, it was like 758. One of my strongest, if not my strongest Eevee I caught. The reason I powered it up is normally I wouldn't do that, but I had a whole quite a high range on when I was using Poke Assistant. So I just powered it up so I could narrow it down, use a Sif Road calculator, just so I could figure out that it was 91 IVs. So when I evolve this in my next episode, it's going to turn into hopefully a really strong Vaporeon. Number 9 on this list is Dratini. So as you can tell, I have enough candy coat to go from Dratini to Dragonite. So you can see that this is going to be one of the big evolutions I'm going to have in my next video. So this CP, it's not the greatest, 383, but the IV is 89. And that's the best Dratini that I've encountered so far. And my current Dragonite's also 89. And it's been super helpful in the gyms and super helpful in taking down gyms. So I will likely evolve this one unless I find something in the next 24 hours or so, which is not likely since I won't be playing very much in the next 24 hours. So this one, I know CP is a little bit low, but the IVs are great. And coming on at number 8 is Onyx. So Onyx, I've been looking hard. I've had, I think, 2 Onyxes escape me. And as you saw in my previous evolution video, it was the only one that I had seen but hadn't caught, or one of them. And this Onyx, even though Onyx is super weak in this game, was basically caught around St. Lawrence Market. I was going around and capturing some gyms. I saw in the nearby, asked a few guys where the Onyx was. They pointed to me that it was on Front Street, which is just north of St. Lawrence Market, or the north side of St. Lawrence Market, and I was able to catch this Onyx. And coming in at number 7 is Bulbasaur. So I know Bulbasaur is not too exciting, but this was I believe my first Bulbasaur catch, or one of my first Bulbasaur catches. I might trade the first one that I caught in, and I caught this in at Allen's Garden in Toronto. And I met some really cool folks there, and we caught a bunch of Bulbasaurs there. It's kind of a spawn. There's like 3 or 4 that spawn every hour, so really great place. I'll probably be checking out at another time, and I'm just really pumped about this Bulbasaur. But you can see I don't have that much candy, 23. Hopefully I'll get to the 125 mark. Maybe catch a few Bulbasaurs along the way, so I can get a really strong IV Bulbasaur, so I can go straight to Venusaur, which hopefully will know Solar Beam. This next one is Kadabra. So this Kadabra is 93% IVs, and to be honest, Kadabras I don't really care too much about. Mostly because Alakazam, even though it's a really cool Pokemon to look at, is a very weak one. So I'm eventually just going to evolve one of my Kadabras or one of my Abras, depending on what I feel like. You see here, I've already have 113 candies, but I caught this one on my way to work. So my commute to work is pretty short. I have like a 7-minute walk to work, so it was pretty lucky that it showed up on the nearby. Now coming in the top 5 is Dragonair. So this wasn't the first Dragonair that I caught this week, but I think I saw 3 of them this week. But this was the strongest of the 3, but the IVs are very poor on it. But it was super exciting to catch a Dragonair because I didn't have one previously, previous to this week. So this Dragonair is amazing. I was hoping that it was going to be really strong, so I could evolve another Dragonite with getting a few less candy. But then eventually I was able to grind out enough Dratini candy so that I can just evolve my Dratini that was at number 2 or number 9. And coming in at number 4 is Snorlax. So if you've been following my Pokemon Go gameplay, you know that I already have a maxed out Snorlax, but this Snorlax I caught again at Allen's Garden. Pretty much one of the folks that I was with, really cool guy, put it on a lure, automatically spawned a Snorlax. And if you know, like Pokemon that spawn at lures don't last very long, so super exciting to do it. This is my first wild catch Snorlax. Even though it's pretty weak, it was good for the candies, and yeah, and it's cool just to have another Snorlax. And coming in at number 3 is Gyarados. So this Gyarados, super weak, 266 CP, but the moveset is great. Bite and Hydro Pump, can't really ask much more than that. But the IVs are also really weak, 56. Nothing too exciting to get excited about. But it was super cool to actually see the Gyarados pop up on my screen. It just basically showed up right there. Everyone got really excited around me. So it was interesting to be a part of that and to go ahead and capture it. So it's pretty weak. I'm not going to do anything with it. I might even eventually trade it in because I only have a finite amount of Pokemon that I can carry. Coming in at number 2 is Lapras. So you can see this Lapras. The moveset could be slightly better, Frostbeth and Dragon Pulse, but those are both super effective against Dragonites, which is what I'm mostly going to use this Lapras on. And you can see previously I had a really weak Lapras 41 that I caught as well. So I was super pumped to get this one. We really had to chase this one down, and basically I had to run to the end of a really dark alley to try to get it, because my two friends that was chasing this Lapras with found it. I crossed the street. I couldn't find it. I saw it. I clicked on it. It disappeared. I was like, oh, maybe it despawned it. And I was telling myself that I wasn't going to get it just to manage my own expectations. But then I when it was basically gone, I just ran down the alley. A bunch of people behind me ran down the alley as well. We found him, and we caught it. It didn't take that long. And coming in at the number 1 spot is Chansey. Chansey again. We had to chase it down. So if you know anything about Toronto, we were at the Jack Layton Ferry Terminal. Very popular spot to catch Pokemon. Lots of Pokemon spawn. Lots of Magikarp. Occasional Dratini. Lots of Psyducks, Slowpokes, etc. It's a great place to grind and gain a lot of experience. And then this Chansey appeared on basically Bay and King, which is not too far, but my friends were saying that there wasn't very much time left on this Chansey, so we just booked it. We got to the Chansey, we caught it. It took a very long time on my end, didn't take very long on their end, but super rare Pokemon. First time I've ever seen it in the wild. And you can see here this Chansey has 290 HP. You can see here 336 CP. The CP doesn't get very high. But really, I'm gonna stick it in the gym one of these days, just because the HP is relatively high, and it would be kind of a cool thing to stick in a gym. So that's it for my top 10 catches and hatches. But you can see here most of them were actually just catches. I did have a few interesting hatches, including some executes and Abras that put me over the top a number of candy, because Abras are not really too frequent in and around the Toronto area. But let me know what you think about this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I look forward to posting some more Pokemon Go